I was watching UFO TV and I noticed this couple, and the first thing I noticed was the man's eyes, but then I noticed that the woman was speaking his same lines, actually mouthing his same lines simultaneously, which means that she either had to have awareness of his lines, or maybe she was even feeding it to him, or maybe she was picking up on the same feed being fed to him for what to say. In either case, it's pretty suspicious. Check it out.
There were 182 frames. We made enlargements of the frames. We looked for such things as double exposure, all the telltale things that you find where there's trick photography. We found out all we could about this.
Also notice the woman seems like she can barely hold back the licking of the tongue, the reptilian licking of the tongue. She's like fighting to hold it back in. But watch the close-up and you'll notice that she is saying his lines at the same time that he is, not repeating what he's saying, which means that she's getting the feed the same as he is.
There were 182 frames. We made enlargements of the frames. We looked for such things as double exposure, all the telltale things that you find where there's trick photography. We found out all we could about this.
Notice also she takes a deep breath as though she knows she's screwing up.
There were 182 frames. We made enlargements of the frames. We looked for such things as double exposure, all the telltale things that you find where there's trick photography. We found out all we could about the circumstances under which the pictures were made, the distance from the camera to the object. The size of the image. We didn't know the size of the object. We derived the size of the object.
I included the rest of this clip so that you can see where I got it from. Looks like Anthrax, 1980, UFO Secrets, Contacts with Time Travelers. That's where I got the clip from.
I knew exactly what the parameters were. I derived a value of 27 feet for the size of the object. I remember just how well this formula.
I've always liked the documentaries that UFO TV puts out, but when I just happened to see this, when I clicked on the link and I saw this really obvious reptilian eyes, and then I examined this clip, it really makes me question whether or not these movies that they're putting out are not deceptions or misdirections. And I think that's kind of the feeling I get from this, and so I'm going to feel fairly safe to say that that's probably what these are. They're going to talk about UFOs, they're going to keep you interested, people who are into this stuff, but they're going to use it to misdirect our thinking away from what the real truth of what's going on here is. You know, I don't know why more people in the truth movement aren't doing this footage scanning for reptilian eyes and such, because it's really a good way to see, you know, what's going on and separate the truth when you don't know the facts. There may be some truth in it, there may be some lies, but when you see this, you're going to question the source.